In this video, we are going to query a delta lake table as an external and a managed table. Stay with me in this video to discover more about the querying delta lake table.
So far, we've considered the delta lake table instance created from a data frame and modified through the delta table lake API. You can also define from the delta lake table as a catalog table in the Hive metastore for your Spark cluster and work with them using SQL. So what is the difference between the external and the managed table? Tables in the Spark catalog, including Delta Lake table, can be managed or external. And it's important to understand the distinction between those two kinds of table. A managed table is defined without a specific location, and the data files are stored within the storage used by the metastore. Dropping the table not only remove its metadata from the catalog, but also delete the folder in which delta files are stored. An external table is defined for a custom file location where the data for the table is stored. Metadata for the table is defined in the Spark catalog. Dropping the table deletes the metadata from the catalog but doesn't affect the data file. So let's start by creating a catalog table from a data frame. You can create a managed table by writing a data frame using the save as a table operation as shown this following code. So let's create a new cell. And then this is my data frame I've created here by the last version of the zero version, and then write a delta table as a table that I have named my managed table. And also I can specify the path option to save an external table. So let's execute this. So the table is created. Let's go to a table. This is the external table, and this is my managed table. Let's open the two files, the two table. As you see here, there is no difference to show all the metadata of this table and also the content of the table. Also, we can create a catalog table using an SQL. You can write also and create by using create table SQL statement with the using delta clause and an optional location parameter for the external table. You can run the statement using the Spark SQL API like this following example. So let's do that. My Spark and then .sql. Here we can code SQL syntax, create table, the name of the table, for example, one or SQL, insert SQL using a delta location, my data, and then let's execute. Let's go back to, and this is my table that I have created. And alternatively, you can use the native SQL support in the Spark syntax. Okay, let's do the percentage and then SQL, and let's run. SQL 1. Okay, the table is created. Let's check this. That is the table we have created from the SQL syntax directly from the cell. So defining the data table schema, in all of the examples so far, the table is created without an explicit schema. In this case, of the table created by writing a data frame, the table schema is inherit from the data frame. When creating an external table, the schema inherit from any file that are currently stored in the table location. However, when creating a new managed table or an external table with a currently empty location, you define the table schema by specifying a column name, by type and nullability, or as a part of the create table. So let's code that. Let's create a new cell. And let's use this SQL, create a table, okay, and all the column information, int, timestamp, not null, and this one is a string, and the sales total is a float. And then let's execute, and let's see that. Okay, my table is created. Let's see the metadata of this table. Order ID is a int, order date is a timestamp, customer name is a string, a sales table is a float. So you can use the Delta Table Builder API also to create a catalog table, as I'm going to show you how to create this. From delta.table import all libraries, and I'm going to use the delta table create a Spark, a table name, add column with all the detail and the type of the column. Okay, let's execute, and then let's go to the data, and this is my managed product.